Are you serious? Are you serious? Get some coffee. Everybody, calm down. But we have some breaking news coming out of the Middle East. There's a U.S. commander, General McKenzie, is projecting that Iran is going to make several attacks in the Middle East and probably on potentially U.S. targets or Saudi Arabia or other very important locations, including Israel. And he is saying that today as there's a security conference going on. But before I tell you more about this, and I got some unbelievable info, let's take a quick shout out right now for the unbelievable flashlight, guys. Be honest. The Patriot Brother flashlight. This thing is unbelievable. It does it all. This new Patriot Brother X2020 flashlight model is here. And with all the common threats now today, like our freedom, especially with the riots occurring all across the globe, the California threatening to shut down the power grid, what? And because of electricity overload and all the immigrants, the illegal immigration flooding to the country, the future of America is not promised. And what about potential attacks by Iran? Look, folks, it's not promised anymore for your safety. And one of the best things you can invest for your home would be for protection is the Patriot Brother flashlight. And why not purchase one of the best flashlights? This thing's heavy too, on the market. This Patriot Brother X2020 flashlight, it's perfect for the holidays, okay? Thanksgiving's coming, Christmas, make a great gift. And the holidays are approaching. Between now and the end of November, guys, you got about a week. You can buy this flashlight, save 25% off if you go to www.patriotflashlight.com and use the promo code Begley, or excuse me, the promo code, I think, Paul25. Look, check this out. Wow. Okay, it's not just the beam, which I've showed you those in the past, but look at this. If you guys get in trouble and you're sitting on the side of the road, just lay this thing out there, okay? Put it up there. Let it get attention. This is an incredible. If you feel like you're uncomfortable in a dark parking lot, just go ahead and turn this thing on. Turn on the siren, turn on the lights, get some attention, get people to back off. Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? I mean, this is incredible. This flashlight, look, never waste money again on charging the batteries in it because it's solar powered, okay? Solar powered. It's got a thing on the end here. This thing right here. This will break windows, okay? You can use that to break windows with. It's got inside, you got the, right here, you got the compass, all right? You can unscrew this and pull out the rope, okay? It's even got a hook for your rope here if you got to pull something. And if your cell phone's dead, you can use this. It's inside right here. Use a USB port right here on the back. You're right here on the back of it. You just pull that up there, plug this in, charge your phone. I mean, compass, break windows, security rope, charge your cell phone, flashing red and blue lights, high-powered LED, all of it. This is an incredible 800 illuminated flashlight. Look, it's unbelievable. You can see this thing for miles away. You could tone it down or put it on the high beam. It's got it all. It's got a magnet on it also on this side in case you got to pick something up you can't reach. Wire cutter in it. It's got it all. I mean, what do you want me to do? It's got it all. Go right now to www.patriotflashlight.com. That's www.patriotflashlight.com. Use the promo code Paul Begley. Save 25% off between now and the end of the month. Now, let me tell you what's going on here. You're not going to believe this, guys, but the U.S. Commander of the United States, U.S. Commander, is warning that Iran is going to attack again in the Middle East. According to the reports, the United States has already done a deployment of 14,000 additional American troops to the Persian Gulf region since the spring and has probably not at all deterred the Iranians from planning a major attack on the scale of a recent missile attack or drone assaults on Saudi Arabia's oil fields. The commander of American forces in the Middle East is telling us the General Kenneth F. McKenzie said that who's the head of the military's Central Command for the United States, said the additional troops, fighter jets, air defenses that the Pentagon has already dispatched might have deterred Iran from attacking American targets, like Iran's downing of that unmanned U.S. surveillance drone back in June. But he said the strikes against other Gulf nations, that's another matter. He said, in my judgment, it is very possible that they will attack again. General McKenzie said in an interview this past week ahead of an international security conference that he's in right now today. Matter of fact, it's the trajectory and the direction that they're on. He added in a second interview later in the week, he said the attack on the oil fields in the Saudi Arabia was stunning in the depth and the scope and the audacious viciousness of this attack. He said in an assault back in September that the United States and the European allies blamed Iran for this attack. And he said, I would not rule it out. It would happen again going forward. Now, General McKenzie did not offer specific evidence that Iran was plotting an imminent attack against targets like oil facilities or desalination plants, citing only ability of the American military and spy agencies to detect the patterns that's very worrisome but unspecific on Iranian activity. He's not going to give that away. He's not going to tell you what we know about what Iran's doing, but he's warning everyone that they are on the move and they do pose a significant danger. He said Iran is under extreme pressure. General McKenzie said, referring to the maximum pressure campaign of economic sanctions that the Trump administration is employing against that country. He added that Iran was trying to crack the campaign with attacks to provoke an American military response. Speaking on Saturday today at a regional security conference in Bahrain, the home of the Navy's Fifth Fleet, General McKenzie pledged a continued American security commitment to the Gulf, despite a Trump administration policy shift to prioritize threats from China and Russia. He also urged regional partners like Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Iraq, Oman, to work with Washington in confronting any Iranian aggression. Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and the United Arab Emirates have joined the United States, Great Britain, Australia, Albania to form a maritime coalition to ensure safe passage through Middle Eastern waterways after a series of attacks on oil tankers in the Gulf of Mexico took place this spring. Unfortunately, sometimes the Iranian regime has proved itself to be the bully in the neighborhood, said General McKenzie, and the only way to stand up to a bully is to do it together. And addressing the security conference, John C. Rood, an Undersecretary of Defense, said that Iran has made clear its intent to pursue a pattern of aggressive behavior that is destabilizing the region. The Pentagon officials' comments came as regional allies tried to de-escalate tensions in the Persian Gulf region. The United Arab Emirates, in particular, has broken ranks with President Trump's hardline approach to Iran, sending a Coast Guard delegation to Iran in July to discuss maybe some maritime security issues. But American diplomats have sought to play down any fissures within the United Arab Emirates or other Gulf partners, divisions that have raised questions about how reliable those nations will be in the event of a war breaking out between the United States of America and Iran. I think they would join in. Believe me, and oh, by the way, the nation not being talked about here, who's doing the most to fight down and hold back the Iranians beside the United States? Israel. I mean, just this week, Israel went in and just blew up 20 Iranian targets that were sitting within 70 miles of the border of Israel. Israel killing 23 Iranian military personnel in the process. So Israel is on high alert against the Iranians. Also, in Iran, in 100 different cities, there's protesting going on as we speak, as the people are rising up against the radical Islamic revolutionary government led by the Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and his sidekicks, President Hassan Rouhani, and an Iranian Revolutionary Guard General Qassem Salami and Qassem Soleimani. So we're going to continue to keep an eye on all this because it's all pointing to the end of days. Because I believe it is the Iranians who really helped start this, caused the beginning of the Psalms 83 war conflict, which could lead into of course, the battle of Ezekiel 38. Iran is involved as they are the Persia that attacks Israel in Ezekiel 38 along with some of the other nations. So you have, and they're the ones barking it every day. They're the ones that's already attacked Saudi Arabia. They're the ones that are already funding Hezbollah in southern Lebanon. They're the ones that are funding the Houthi rebels who attack Saudi Arabia out of Yemen. They are the ones that are funding Hamas and Islamic Jihad in Gaza. Folks, are you serious? They're helping Assad every day. And they work themselves into position as close to the border of Israel as they can. We are dealing with a problem of a biblical scale and also of a biblical prophecy. You're in the last days. Everybody should get some coffee and calm down, but we're living in the end times. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you seriously serious? It's time to get saved. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Recognize the biblical prophecies of the end times. Jesus said in the last days there shall be wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. The end is not yet. Nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines. There will be pestilences. There's going to be diseases and plagues, earthquakes in diverse places. The signs are everywhere. Jesus Christ is coming. Are you saved?